What's up? Oh, where's my cursor? Oh, okay. Ricky, use chopstick, Randy, air vents, plastic bits. Welcome. How's it going? Alright. I didn't finish cleaning up before we started here. Okay, yeah, we got 3 packages today. One of them is the board in question that we're working on. Feel free to redeem all 3 as I continue tidying up here. Okay. Let's open up some packages. Okay. So here's the first one. I guess I was mistaken. I thought I was going to get something that would help us perform some builds in the future, in the close future, but a little mistaken. Let's check this out. There's a receipt. That is a 2-piece packing list. 3-piece. All right. Night 10, welcome. Okay, so we've got a few new cleaning pins. Oh, I hope I didn't show that too closely. I guess there's the address on the back, as well as the ceramic filters. Now, I thought that, so I placed one big order for T equipment for the 957 DW Plus, like, heat workstation, reworkstation. I guess this wasn't shipped as part of this. I was like downstairs looking for it in the lobby, just like, where is this big package that I'm supposed to be getting? It was just a bubble mailer. Turns out, yeah, I guess they're doing multiple parts in this order, multiple shipments in this order. So, yeah, that I guess comes later. Now, I thought I was gonna get it sooner so that I could work on, like, you know, the GIA 60 Alps soon. But not here. But it is nice to have these. So we will be able to do some desolder jobs hopefully soonish. We'll just have to see. Okay. I think there should be one more package opening left available. Or we just finished 1 of 3, but only 2 have been redeemed. So let's work on number 2. Koala, welcome. Thank you for that. Okay, so this one right here came from Divinity. Divinity has had that big sale recently. Let's see everything we got in here. We got quite a bit. Oh, okay. So here is the fish case, which is actually pretty large. I just wanted to try getting one just to see it. This is a lot bigger than I anticipated. Okay, yeah, I'm thinking there's probably quite a bit I could fit in this. Or, yeah, like you could probably fit a piggy in this with still the thing on the outside. Wow, that's actually a pretty gnarly case. Maybe I should have gotten more. All right, so yeah, I'll play with this. I'll see what I can fit. I definitely have some bigger pieces that I want to be able to throw together. So sweet. Okay, so there's that. Alright, then a few more things here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 Gateron weightlessnesses. Okay, and then we got a bunch of Geon springs. Now there's something very specific I like to do with these Geon springs. First of all, we're going to separate the single stage from the triple stage ones, and then on the single stage ones, I'm just going to mark a big 1. Because sometimes it's like not incredibly obvious to me that it's a single stage. And this one has a giant 3 on it, but I'll still just write a 3 on top of it as well. That DK packaging always triggers me. Yeah, it's not great. Anyways, I'm going to keep one of these out, because actually, before we get started on the build, I just have a bunch of springs to retune for the... I was working on Gateron Black Inks. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna redo this. So let me grab a couple of bags here. One is gonna be a 60, and then I think the second one's gonna be an 84. The 60 is gonna be for me. The 84 would be for Tina. Tina said that she was interested in these weightlessness switches specifically. Silly, welcome. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna redo this packaging here. So I think each one has 18. So 3 of these should take us to, what is that, 54? So on this one, I'll just take out 6. 3, 6. Alright, so this should be my batch to do. Let's get another swig. I've been really dehydrated today and honestly the last couple days. Alright. The rest of this will be for Tina. My brain feels extra crunchy today. Okay. There we go. Packaging redone. Let's just throw all this away. Where does this go? What box? Where did... I feel like I'm missing a box. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Alright. A couple more things in here. Oh. You got this Divinity sticker. Oh my. Unbelievable. Garby art. What do you think you are? Just kidding, Garby. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for sending everybody over. What were you working on? You're always on after me. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Kimmy, welcome. Conan. Welcome, Turtle Cat. Of course, Garby. Alright, we've just been opening up some packages to get started on the stream. We're about to run the PNEUMA shortly, but after we open these packages and actually do a little tuning task. But I got a couple of these switch sliders from Divinity. One of them is from Geon. Take a quick look at that. Ah, this one I get a feeling could be good. This opens up pretty wide. Meanwhile, there is this TX one. Figure out how to open this. Noctom, welcome. Played backyard baseballs, nice. Corn, welcome. Alright, this is just like a lot of unnecessary a lot of unnecessary plastic in all of this. Okay, so this is different too. Take a look at this. Alright, I'm about to show this real quick. Vince, thank you for the 3 months of Prime support. I appreciate it. I feel honored to be your one and only Prime. Okay, check this out. So this is like just a pretty standard, what is it, 5mm clutch pencil or whatever. This is how it opens up. And the thing is that, like, if you were to take a stem, so I mean, I could open this up. Here is just a random Gateron black ink. So let's like take this stem and then put this inside of here. If you put it in 100%, the problem is that, like, oh, that actually kind of worked. Wow. Alright. I don't have any explanation for that. Maybe it's a sizing thing. Sometimes with some stems, trying to just like release it doesn't really push it fully out. It's still kind of sketch, yeah. So this one is, I don't know if we're just getting super lucky or if it's because it's a Gateron stem specifically. This seems alright. Okay, let's quickly take a look at these other ones. This one, whoa. This one's from Geon. So this one opens up pretty big and it's also shorter. Is the music low? SPC. 1 second. I can turn it up. Is that okay? It's a little loud for me now. Okay. So next up here is the Geon one. So this one like opens really wide. Put it on. Definitely coming out. I think this just opens up a little wider than this one does. So let's take a quick look. If I just press these down on the table. How different are they? I think this one opens up a little bit bigger, which is actually kind of nice. Meanwhile, here's the TX one. This one's a little interesting because it has like this little, I don't know how to explain it. It comes out, but it's also kind of shaped like a cruciform. Let's see if we can get that. More so at least than these. Oh, I don't know about this. This seems like, okay, are black ink stems just really undersized? Alien mouth, yeah. Alright, maybe Gateron black ink is not a good example. Maybe we grab one of those, anything else's. If you get it just right. Alright, let's try... What else do I have sitting here? Here is a Nixie. This is a spacebar Nixie. Let's see how different this is between all of these. Because this one is popping out as well. Wise Donkey, welcome. Also, still that guy Jake, welcome, welcome. Okay. So this one's kind of interesting because you could kind of put it in. So this one's like, I guess, a little bit bigger size than the Gateron black ink. But you could put it in and, like, I just pushed it in. And it just is kind of holding. Custom 3, welcome. And then you kind of push out and it actually comes out. So I'm guessing, hopefully, if there's any oversized stems, this is what this would be good for. But looks like it's not going to work in every case if the stems are somehow undersized. In any case, I might look at this like Geon would be the best, honestly. And this one's like the cheapest one. So. Anyways. We're not going to be using any of these really tonight, just because I'm doing some spring swaps shortly. But it is nice to have more options here, just to kind of see. And we'll play with it. I'll see if I have any better reviews after actually using them, which will be, I don't know. So you think you're converted? Probably, I mean, I'm probably converted out of this into using one of these two. But let me play with these two. Like, I'll probably do a couple batches of switches with each. And then let you guys know. Yeah. I don't know if anyone out there has tried either of these and knows. Anyways, I do think that this comes with a bunch of unnecessary stuff. Like, there's like 2 plastic wrappers and then one of these little tube cases to go along with it, which seems kind of excessive, honestly. Been using Geon one for quite some time. Feels sturdier than others. Nice. Okay. And you never decided to put me on? Unbelievable. Alright. Okay, we got one more package which Koala redeemed. And this is the board we'll be working on. So I'll open it, we'll take a look at it, and then we'll put it off to the side until we finish those switches that I was working on. God, how do you open this? I don't understand. Oh, okay. It's like that. Alright, a little different texture to this case than a lot of other cases I have, including Antipode's other case. It's like very smooth, rather than having that sort of, I don't know what that texture is. That like, I don't know if it's like a, you know, you guys know what that texture I'm talking about is, right? I don't know what that material is really called, but I feel like I've seen the name of it at some point somewhere. Alright. What is this, some chocolate? Kvik Lunge. Looks like a, what is this, Norwegian Kit Kat? Alright, I've got an O-ring in here. Well, let's take a look at the things it came with. So you got a PCB. I believe, okay, this is a 7U. The PNEUMA is a 7U. We've got a single plate. We got what might be just like a bottom, I don't know if this is ESD, but it's just some kind of bottom layer maybe, just in case there's any shorts. We've got the what look like feet, Geon feet, some stickers, daughter board, screws, another O-ring. Did I buy more than one O-ring or just come with this? I don't know. I think the cord's supposed to be cut. We'll see though. I think this is supposed to be that like cord stock mount. But we'll find out. Anyways, here's the color. Use chopstick. I think you were the one looking for the color. I will say, okay, so in person, this does look similar, but different, and I would say probably better than the Midway. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Alternate, excuse me, alternate navy. Like, it's not a full navy, but it's more, I want to say, I don't know, kind of greenish. Also, pretty cool. I've never seen brown microfiber get included with anything. I will say use chopstick though. Also, I think my camera colors can be a little funny. Go with Prussian blue, greenish. I don't know if greenish is not really the right word, but it's just more green than normal. Let's see. Let's look at a picture of like GMK Prussian blue. I think it could look good. I look at this thinking Prussian blue might be a little darker. But I mean the I don't know. I'm not trying to do the GMK bread thing. I just picture it to look like it would be good. But I don't know. Like, cause what I would say is like, this is DCS Windbreaker for reference, which kind of doesn't really look color accurate on my camera right now, as I can tell. But you know, if you have this as a frame of reference, I mean, this is what this blue, the stoic blue, looks like. I trust your judgment. I don't know. I'd hate to be the reason you get this and then like realize, this looks like shit, you know. But if this is a better look for Windbreaker, this is what the blue looks like. I wonder if I could zoom in more. This might be the most I could zoom in. Here we go. It's a cool blue. It's a cool blue for sure. And it's similar. It's reminiscent of the Midway one, but this is how I would describe this is like slightly more turquoise, not green, but slightly more turquoise, which is already in between blue and green, but still blue. That's what I would say. So there it is. All right. The sudden turnaround killing. Wait, what did I do? All right. Okie doke. Let's. I don't immediately need this. But quickly checking. All right. I do like when cases have a little zipper pocket here. I like that a lot. Alright, I'll keep this out because we could kind of get started as soon as we finish some of this switch stuff here. So, grab this. I like it. Thanks for showcasing. Yeah. Okay, so we will just work on this. I have less than half of the switches to do springs for. What did I do with that other Gap black ink? Uh-oh. Okay, so these are already done. I just need to do these springs, and then like everything is kind of already like lubed and everything. So work on this. Do have a ring that still has some lube on it. Take another swig of water. How's everyone doing, by the way? We have some news and notes for you. Got the PNEUMA. A little bit later on. Again, might hopefully be quick. And quick could be good, because then maybe I could end early-ish, maybe have a little trip to the gym or something. I don't know. We'll see. Or I could chill. I don't know. My elevator's out. I'm a crippled dog, are you? That's not good. Should we encourage you to gym? Well, my thought is, okay, so I have this situation where, okay. Well, how do I, let's talk about the gym real quick. Let's talk about the general thing about the gym. First of all, I've gained like 20 pounds in like the last 10 months. Which is on top of the 20-ish pounds I grew over the, first 3-ish years of, since the pandemic. Snap my humerus and cop nerve damage from the reconstruction surgery. Can't move my fingers. Indoor bouldering freak accident. What? When was this? Just do the stairs and then come back, give up and come back up. That might be it. So, okay, so I've gained a bunch of weight. I think a lot of my, like, the doubling of the weight gain of the last, 10 months or so might have been from a medication change. So it kind of sucks. I'm just like, oh my god, I feel like I did not change my life that much. So I think it was from meds. In any case, I also feel like I have been kind of slacking on physical activity. So I've been trying to go. I think there were times where I was going to the gym a few times a week, and that was really good for me. And then I kind of, kind of stopped going as frequently. Here's another thing. Last weekend, very sore, very one-handed. Jeez. Man. That sounds crazy. Thugging this shit out, though. I wish you a speedy recovery. So anyways, the thing was, before I changed medications, it was last Black Friday, and I bought this package of 10 Legree classes. If everyone doesn't know Legree, it's basically Pilates on a giant, like, carriage sled. It is not easy. I think if I was more fit, it would be better. But I think the problem is also that, like, in addition to not being super fit, is that, like, I also gained these 20 pounds. So now my body is heavier, and all of these, like, body weight exercises are just harder on top of me being not that strong to begin with. Actually, keyboarding is not keyboarding for me right now. Oh, shit. So anyways, I haven't used most of them. I think I'm still haven't even got, like, I bought a package of 10 on a Black Friday deal, and I think I've only used like 4, maybe 5. So I gotta use these, but then on top of that, at the same time, I also have gotten this, just a cheap national global Black Friday membership to 24. So it's like that I was trying to do decently frequently, but then, like, I've had this whole fucked up situation with my wrists after I realized I was fucking going way too hard on the washcloth. So, like, I think I'm still recovering from that. Like, right now, a lot of things with my hands still feel, like, not perfect. Like, my hands are still kind of getting a little numb when I bike. Like, I just had 2 very short bike rides over the last week. but otherwise didn't go to the gym or take any of these classes. Anyways, all right. So here's the situation: if I finish early, I could go to the gym, but I'm already feeling a tiny bit sore from a bike ride yesterday, and if I get more sore, then I'm just like, oh, when am I gonna find the time to do like Legree, which is probably the most intensive that I would push myself through. Because I don't know if I want to do Legree sore. I probably should feel fresh for Legree. Recovery, but you can't eat bullshit instead. I know. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Mr. Alex. Just kidding. Thank you for the raid. Thanks for somebody sending everybody on over. Jura, welcome back. Alex sneaking in the back door. How's it going, everybody? We are going to be working on the PNEUMA shortly, but I'm just doing a little spring swap on some switches. So, I got a little tiny bit of a task here. Divinity! Welcome, thank you for the follow. We just opened up a package from you, not 20 minutes ago. Yeah, I'm using some of these Geon springs. I got these single stage 22 millimeter 67.5 gram springs. I was low. I used the rest of what I had a little bit earlier today, and we just opened up this package to be able to finish off this set of switches here. These are Gateron black inks. I just wanted to do a spring swap. So yeah. Bull, welcome. How's it going? Did you always come in clutch? Yeah, honestly, I was sick. I also bought a bunch of those weightlessness switches as well. Pretty excited for those. I tried a couple of those at a meetup, and both myself and my girlfriend Tina both said, "Oh, these are really nice." So, got a bunch of those. I also got that fish case. That thing is huge, which is what I was looking for. I'm trying to look for like cases that would fit much bigger keyboards. Anyways, the real rad KBDs, welcome. Lonely Henchman and Zan Ombi, thank you for the follows. Great Springs, hell yeah. Yeah. I got the fish today, nice. Prussian blue looks so nice, yeah. I think Gian said he was going to try to help rerun it, right? After the first initial shutdown, what was like a year or two ago. Talik, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I've had these like bigger boards where I'm just like, I feel like a lot of places that do these like carrying cases don't have bigger, like big enough sizes, and some of them are like quite a bit older too. So now that I have this one fish, I'm gonna see how many boards fit inside of it, and then figure out how many more I'm gonna need to buy. You just bought some of the fish storage containers. Excited for those to come in. Nice. Real Rat, Buff Pass 420. Thank you guys for the follows. Prussian Blue has native 40 support in the base kit. It does? Oh. Does it have... Oh, shoot, it has 1.75U. Wow. That's crazy. I did not actually know that. Fish literally holds almost any board you throw at it from what I've seen. Sort of giant stuff. Yeah. So yeah, we'll see. Because I have like kind of bigger TKLs here and there. I've got a Digilog Real Force. Run. Would it be pronounced Run? Thank you for the follow. I have a Digilog Real Force. I have like an old Lister acrylic TKL case. I've got I have an SSK and like an OG Kish Saver. some of these are just like giant boards, and I'm just like gonna try to find out what really fits and fits well. I have been able to fit like a Piggy 60 in one very specific TKL case, but a lot of TKL cases like kind of don't even seem appropriate for something as, you know, small of a form factor but big of a keyboard as a Piggy 60. But I was looking at this one. This one should be able to fit a Piggy 60. Hey man, here from Alex's stream. Welcome to the stream here. For those of you guys who don't know, my name's Chris. I mostly do keyboard builds, and most of the keyboard builds I do are in HHKB layout. So if you're into that, you're in the right place. Shouts out to Alex. A couple other things I'm into. If anyone here is into photography, I do a bunch of film photo scans here and there, but I always try to prioritize keyboard stuff first. I do think I need to get back into some some film content soonish, because I kind of have something of a deadline for some stuff Savior sent to me, as well as a possible couple of concert photo shoots soon. So we'll kind of see. HHKB, yes, HHKB layout, the 60% layout, the split backspace, split right shift, and the block to bottom corners. And then other than that, I'm a big Splatoon player. I'm playing a lot of Splatoon. I looked at my stats. Apparently, since Splatoon 3 came out 2 years ago, I have about 1,500 hours on it. X Alba, welcome. HHKB just looks visually appealing to me. To those that like symmetry, yeah. Synapse Keys, thanks for the follow. Yeah, and there are also like alternate HHKB, like the original true HHKB layout isn't actually entirely symmetrical. But for me personally, aesthetically, I do like it. And one of the reasons I do, if you guys look right here, this is the Synth 060, which I think Alex might have done a build for quite a while ago when this was still in the group buy period. But anyways, one thing I like about it, whether it's like the symmetrical bottom row or not, I do like how, like, you're blocking 1.5 unit keys, which means that like it's more than blocking win keyless. It's more than blocking win key for that matter. I just like being able to see more of the case, you know? Like the more case there is that you could visibly see from the top, it's like, okay, you could see more of the finish, more of the detail. I like it. Like with a Win keyboard, you're seeing much less of the case, and for Win keyless, you're seeing a little less of the case. You know, at least from the top. I actually got really used to HHKB arrows. Yeah, I mean also that too is just like it's muscle memory. I have been in the hobby since maybe about 2012. I took a long hiatus around 2016 or 2017, and I was just driving an HHKB for years until the pandemic brought me back. But like once the pandemic brought me back, I was just like, yeah, I mean the thing is I only like HHKB. My muscle memory is just all there for it. For sure, I always wanted to try one. Been too afraid. Alright. Not too many left. Like, we just gotta... So I'm gonna finish off some of these springs. Retop them with the stems and the top housings. And then realign some of these films. These are some pretty old Gateron black inks that I just wanted to spring swap. Kim C, thanks for the follow. I've been doing this thing where, like, I mean, I spring swapped this before, and I wanted to spring swap it again, because I just, over time, I've just gotten used to, like, more and more. In linear switches, I like longer springs. So, prior to this, I think I had TX XL, which is still kind of quite a bit shorter than Geon 22mm. I mean, TX, ever since then, TX has also released these TX UXL, which is a bit longer. Savior, welcome. Just talking about you. I still need to work on a lot of your film photo stuff, and I think I'm gonna have to do a lot more. I'm gonna have to do a lot more photo stuff on, like off and possibly on stream as well. Just because between trying to get your stuff done, you know, before November. But on top of that, possibly getting a few different concert shoots. It's gonna be pretty busy photo wise. But anyways, yes, Prussian Blue is on the screen because used Chopstick wanted to sort of see. We kind of wanted to see how well it might fit the Stoic Blue PNEUMA, which is what we're going to be building today. When is Group I? I don't know. I remember, so this one right here at the very bottom right, it says this is the planned base kit as of August 28, 2024. I know that they ran this like a year or two ago, and then like it closed due to, I don't know why. Probably just wasn't selling. Because I think maybe at the same time they were running like Marmorial, which was decently similar-ish. No, 6 year does it come in the spacebar kits. Dr. Killswitch, welcome back. Let's find out. But yeah, and then I remember Geon. Geon said something to the effect of Geon was going to be running this, right? Or helping run it. Looks like there's a child kit. This is a compat kit. The 6U centered. Doesn't look like there's an off center, but there is a centered. Geon needs to run this ASAP. They were at the same time as McLawn. Okay, McLawn, sorry. This is my Grail set. I need a little more lube to cover about 7 switches. Pression alert soon? Pression alert. Is that also GMK or is that going to be Kikobo? Okay. Also, just so people are aware of what it is I'm doing spring swaps. What I'm doing is I'm manually hand lubing each individual spring, which I don't think is something that a lot of people do. I just like to do it. I feel like, for me, what I notice is, and you guys let me know if you guys love or hate this, but I like caking, like, grease, like 205 grade 0 onto my springs, because I feel like that really just does get rid of all like weird sounds. Especially, like, I think on top of that, people have mentioned on multi-stage springs, like putting them on the middle coils, where the stages like boundaries are, also good for that. Anyways, I like doing this, and it really eliminates kind of almost any spring sound. Just throwing on what is like a visible layer of 205 onto my springs. Now, the thing though is that it does take quite a bit longer to do, but I like to do it. And one of the things that I realize kind of helps me is using these reverse tweezers. So instead of like squeezing to grab something, you squeeze to open it. You you grasp onto it, and then as soon as you let go, it's kind of stuck. So I like it. I like doing this. Lux Knight, I prefer something thicker than 205 for springs. That's crazy. What do you use? What kind of lube do you use? I don't know. I just use 205 because I have this big old tub. I got this tub from Novel Keys. Speaking of sets, I was doing some testing and comparison with GMK and other ABS manufacturers. I found that the ABS that sounds the closest to GMK is JTK, even though they probably have some of the worst legending. I see. What's the idea of that finger plate thing? This is like a makeup ring that you could just like, yeah, if you just look up makeup ring on Amazon, I think people use this for makeup more than they use this. I've seen like Kim and Frank use this. So, yeah. This is kind of where this came from. Bearing grease. I use Crisco. KKB is weird and deep. I throw them in a small tub with GPL 106. I was doing 105 for a while, and then 106, and then 107. I was like, I still want more. 206 or donut dip with BDZ for shorter springs. Oh, interesting. Also, I might have missed a few messages from above. Same impression color, everything GMK, different designer. Looks sick. I see. I have heard of some people trying BDZ for springs. I've never tried it myself. That sounds like pretty gnarly. I've never done it. But I feel like I'm just going to stick to 205. Because it does seem to adhere better enough, like, well enough, and better than as compared to, the 100 series oils, but also gonna stick to it because I gotta use this. It's just so big, so I probably lube the rest of my life and then still have too much 205 left. So just gotta get used. Anyways, and then here, by the way, these are the reverse tweezers. So you press in. So it's kind of like what stem pickers are, but tweezer form. Oil is good for quick and dirty jobs, but I've seen pool in the bottom with 3+-year-old switches. I see. I don't know that I've personally ever had crazy issues with oil pooling. I don't know what the acoustic properties of pooled oil is. I don't know if it makes the spring sound worse because it's slid on all the way down, and if there's just no oil left on it. I don't really know. What I do know is that, for me, I feel like anytime I've oiled my springs, there's always still like some chance that there's still going to be some funny sounds. So, like, I've experienced it where I'm just like, what the fuck? I just oiled the shit out of this. And I still hear, like, some pinginess or some crunchiness to it. And I've realized that, like, yeah, let me just cake on some grease. And ever since I've been doing this, it's like, we've been chilling. It just takes a little bit longer. WF Brown, thank you for the follow. Squelchy, perhaps? It's not like a thick layer, but I noticed the bottom of the housing coated with the oil and just stopped using it. I see. Yeah, I just stopped using oil ever since I got the 205 tub, so that was my rationale. Just like, oh, gotta use this now. Alright, this should be our last spring. Here. Okay. I still use dielectric grease for stabilizers. I do find myself relubing some stabilizers, but I can't be fucked to buy BDZ, to be honest. Have you even used 5% of the tub? I don't know. Because there's like, when you open the tub, there's so much kind of like when I first bought it, there was so much on the top. And then there's always like, you know, where, like, how do I explain it? Where the tub is, like the, I don't know how to, maybe I should draw this. Alright, let's open up paint. So like, if this is like a side profile of the tub, like I have like a Cintiq right here to my left, but I'm drawing this with my mouse on the center. Lux Knight, thank you for the follow. So like, when I first bought this, it's like, the tub is like filled this much, right? But then there's like all this stuff here on the side. And then on top of that, on the lid, there was a bunch. So I'm just like, I've used a bunch of this. I don't know how much in total I've used. I guess like maybe I could weigh it, but I don't remember what the original weight of the whole tub, including the plastic, was. So, Bitter Seeds, welcome. Okay. So all the springs are done. Let's just kind of top this, and then what I'll do after is I'll realign all of the misaligned films. You guys ever do this? It's like not even necessary, but I still just do it because it looks funky if you don't. For anyone just tuning in, finishing up these switches here, and as soon as we get everything all nice and wrapped up with this, we're going to be starting our PNEUMA build. PNEUMA run by Antipode. Got in on the Stoic extras. I don't know if they're still extras right now. So you're saying you haven't made a noticeable dent on the tub? Nope. Not at all. I feel like if you're asking if I've used 5%, it's like, I'm guessing maybe 5%, maybe 5% tops. It's just hard to tell. Like, noticeable is probably a good word of what I don't notice. This right here is the lube station from Bear Cables. Bear Cables ran this like 3 years ago. And I remember trying to get in on extras, and I got like the cheapest, like, you know, kind of worst finish. I was disappointed, but on top of that, it was also the bigger, like the XL station. I'm like, damn it, like they don't have any more of the small ones. And I still want the small one, honestly. There's part of me that still wants it. But at the same time, I've learned to love this giant one. Because what I can do is like kind of checkerboard all my switches, which gives me a lot more like space to nicely align films with my fingers. I need a lube station, but I need one that's disgustingly big. Yeah, I only do like 60 at a time. And 60 at a time is like... I think this fits 180 switches, and I do 60 at a time. And 60 at a time is good because then I could just, yeah, I have enough space to checkerboard and then some. And filming is really easy. Lamp, welcome! I have the Geon 18x6 and it's hilarious. What is 18x6? It's 54. 108 total switches. I remember thinking that I was kind of interested in buying one, but I Never did. I'm just kind of like, well, I have this. What I have noticed, so I've recently done 2 Gateron Inc. V2 housing switches. The last one was a Franklin switch. But between these 2 sets, I've noticed that some of the tops were kind of busted. So I'm a little worried about that. That maybe... Like, I'm pressing these tops on. Oh, shit, there's an extra film in this. I'm putting these tops on. And they might be busted, and I just don't know in advance without manually checking each individual switch. It's Chunky Station, yeah. I like it. Let's see the 18x6. I'm going to pull that one up shortly. Geon Lube Station. Is it this one? Oh, this is 16x7. Is that what it is? Oh, yes. Oh, 7x16. Does that mean 7x16? I don't know. Is this the same one that people are talking about? I actually don't know. This one holds 106 switches. Anyway, shouts out to both. I was looking over boards that I might need to rebuild. So lately, I've been looking at rebuilding boards that have switches whose springs are too short for me now because I've gotten more accustomed to long springs. And then some of them are like, I want to spring swap tactiles that have springs that are too long. And one of them I noticed is I have the IDK60. The IDK60 I have with some... I think they're light tactiles, blueberry chiffon switches, and I put these like super extra long springs. I think I like sprit slow 5s in those. I'm like, that's kind of excessive. Probably got to rebuild that at some point. Okay, that is that. Let's realign some of these. I know some of these are probably gonna be real crazy. That's a throwback. Hell yeah. I guess while we have this 2x2 grid of screens here, this might be a good time to promote my my store. I have a store for you guys, which has my merchandise, which includes a 69 Ranch Market hat, some T-shirts if you care to support, a bunch of stickers, and then also a bunch of what I call warehouse finds, which includes a bunch of boards I'm trying to get rid of, key sets, child kits, etc. So if you guys are interested, feel free to check out the store, !store. Do you have BD60? Yes, I have BD60. I like the BD60. That's one of the very few hot swap keyboards that I intend to keep in my collection. I want to get one perhaps? You should. And you should. Alright, this looks a little funny, this film. Lowly Henchman, welcome. Oh, I know why this is weird. The bottom is kind of weird. Oh yes, by the way, for being on stream here, I do have a promo code to make the hats and T-shirts just a little cheaper. Also, if you guys are interested in any of the keyboards, warehouse finds, whatever, and you may potentially like a better deal than what's on the store, feel free to DM me on Discord. Might be able to get you a better deal for a lot of these items than what Shopify spits out. "15 minutes into 30 minutes of cardio and I want to stop already." I know what you mean. I lost my propensity from doing stair climber for a full 20 minutes. I'm like, sometimes I just bail after like 10, sometimes even 5 minutes. I'm like, I'm good. This is bad. Alright, the hope here then is all these tops are good. I think they are. I hope they are. And we should be done. If they're bad, we'll figure it out later. Whenever it is that I use them. Which could be tonight. We're about to run this PNEUMA build after I tidy this up. Manic Geek, welcome. Alright. Let me clean up here. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. What we got here? Current design for a Tadpole 60 I'm working on. Ah. Very nice, very nice. Tennis elbow, my left arm, right shoulder hurts now, but at least I got my transition light set up decently. Nice. I wish you a speedy recovery. Alright. Let me tidy up here. I guess we can get started. I don't know what I want to put in the PNEUMA yet. Transition, let's go. Okay, I guess I'll show off the PNEUMA for anyone who hasn't seen it yet. And this was the reason why, if some of you guys were here when you guys first came in the raid or whatever and saw Prussian blue on the screen, one of the big reasons was because we were just trying to compare the color of Prussian blue to the PNEUMA based off of renders and what I have in my hand here and doing the GMK bread thing. Gonna proto my O-ring mount 60, see if there's any interest in running FNF group buy maybe, and the Tadpole mount board will be next if that all goes well. Alright. So there it is. that's the finish on that. We got the HHKB PNEUMA here in the Stoic colorway. I don't know, Savior, how close do you think this is to the midway that you have? It's like close, but I think this is a little more turquoisey. Very nice blue. Yeah. Okie doke. So I'll put this away right now. I have the PCB and the plate right here next to me. So we can just run that. PNEUMA looks a touch more vibrant. Yeah. Yeah, I would say that. Should be... Oh, it's easy mate. Okay. Let's do... We could test this. I grab that easy mate cable. In a darker room, PNEUMA would still be a brighter blue, but the midway wouldn't. I see. Yeah. I would say, yeah. That's a good way to characterize that. Oh. Oh, okay. Alright, both sides are easy mate. Alright. Ratata, ratata. Welcome back. Alright, let's test out this PCB, yeah? I don't know if it's VIA. Is it VIA compatible? Let's find out. I'll also open up Vial in case. Does not look Vial compatible right off the bat. Doesn't look like anything is happening really. Oh, PNEUMA, there we go. PNEUMA. Do we need a JSON for this? Refresh. Well, maybe we need a JSON. Alright. Top percentile? That Chai Cat. Welcome. I got the synth. One of my least favorite things about the synth is like they did this vertical USB port thing, and it's like hard to aim the port, like the cable in without looking. Not a Pokemon, just a character. PNEUMA keyboard. I'm gonna open up Discord. FAQ. PNEUMA. PNEUMA. JSON? Can someone please tell me where to download the JSON file? In the pinned messages. Pinned messages. There we go. Alright. PNEUMA via parentheses 3. Okay. Hello, Setup Man, first time here. Welcome, welcome. Glad you like it. PNEUMA connect. Design, load, PNEUMA. Connect. Again. Configure. There we go. Excellent, excellent. Alright, everything looks good there. Let's check out layer 1. Alright. Fix some of these up. Oh, I like this. Everything is like pretty solid here. I like this JSON file. I like this firmware. You guys want to take a closer look. It's already kind of all done for us. I took away the power. But I think the other thing too is, I guess we throw an eject in here. But everything is otherwise like the way that I want it to be, really. Okay, key tester, test matrix, grab these tweezers here. Windbreaker, Yezzy, welcome. Alright, here we go. Just testing if the PCB works. I only got one PCB and one plate. Ooh, I like this really considerable lack of bottom row Swiss cheese. A big fan. Big fan of that. Okay. Sweet. Now that we're here, might as well do a couple of other quick things. I'll just put this as nothing. Yee! Welcome. Alright, so PCB checks out. Funny thing is, we don't have to work on stabilizers. I've broken down so many boards recently where I've reharvested the stabilizers, and now they just sit all in this tray right here. So now all you have to do is just install them. The only thing though is that build wise, I mean, I guess I should probably run something that's clip-in. Yeah, let's go with clip-ins just in case, because there's like O-rings involved here, but I'm not sure how necessary the O-ring-ness of this is. But I'll just do it. That way I can get rid of this baggie. This is, I believe these are Rev 3s. I believe they are. We'll find out. They look like Rev 3s, for which I used, I'm guessing, like some kind of grease, like 206 grade 2 instead of BDZ like I usually do. It does look like it gets to the bend, so seems like it would be. And this came from the Z60. I was working on the Z60 early on. This is where these kind of came from, and then at some point they moved to the Type 60. And now they're going into this PNEUMA. Yeah, this is loose enough that it's not causing any kind of binding. For those of you guys don't know, I'm a very, very, very big hater of TXAP stabilizers. They bind with, like, when you don't, like, basically wear down like the where the wire clips in. So anytime I have a chance to like find Rev 3, I'm like, oh shit, I gotta buy that. But you know, they're kind of running out, you know. Yeah, because like the thing was like Kim does this. I think we all kind of learned this from Diego Lightning, where it's just like you have to like train the wire into the housing. Basically, just snap that thing like in and out like over and over and over again until like it's like loose enough to not bind. And I'm like, how is this almost perfect? This is the opposite of almost perfect. If you have to do this, because I've had multiple builds now where like the binding is just way too much. It's kind of absurd. At least 3 or 5. Managing, you say 3 or 5 times. For me, it's like 50 times. I have to do it like 50 times for it. Like, I don't know. It's bad. It's real bad. I don't think you should call your product almost perfect if you have to do this. I told my girlfriend that we can't eat out tomorrow by saying no seafood broil tomorrow. I gotta stay disciplined in my macros. So like she was responding with bad down, not that kind of discipline. I just experienced this recently. It's the APCLS? Yes. Yes. You have worse luck than me, it seems. Yeah, it's bad. Like, I remember doing it once like 10 times and it wasn't enough. But yes, Lux Knight, if you've ever experienced where like there's just kind of some binding after using AP stabilizers, it's probably that. Like, essentially where the wire clips in to the housings, it's just so tight. And the way around that is just like put the wire in, take it out, put it in, take it out. And I do it like 40, 50 times because it's just so tight. You're trying to like loosen it up. And like if you're trying to loosen it up, you're undoing like all of the tolerance stuff that they were trying to put in, which is like, okay, this is where you guys are getting a little too like cute with it, you know? Like, you're just getting way too cute. Don't do this. I found I saw the recording of the Norbauer. Oh, there were already things in here. I saw the recording of the Norbauer presentation on stabilizers, and like he made a very, very good, interesting point. Like one of the broader points he made about those stabilizers is that like the idea of like tuning stabilizers and then trying to like, make these tolerances like so correct is actually just like it's a fundamental flaw in the design of MX style stabilizers, where it's like you think you have to do all these things as sort of a patch or a workaround. Like as a user having to throw lubrication in, as a designer trying to tighten up your tolerances. It's just a straight flaw. Like just from the start, like from the basis or foundation of it. And I think about that, and I think about how I feel as though TX, they were just trying to do too much with AP, I think. I remember he said that, yeah. Night stabilizers? I haven't used night stabilizers yet to this point. I just have so many Duroc V2s, Owl Lab, and TX Rev 3s that like I don't know when I'm gonna ever get to reasonably want to go and buy new stabilizers. I just have so much. I have so much at this point. And then I've like slowed down my keyboard buying purchases. Yeah. So I don't think I'm gonna buy any new stabilizers, at least for a very, very long time. We'll see though. Yeah, once you make the tolerances too tight, they require the switches and keycaps to also be perfect, or else they create more problems than they solve. Yeah. We've effectively normalized a bunch of workarounds on the user side instead of having decent stabilizers from the get-go. Yeah. But it was interesting thinking that like what boils down to having decent stabilizers basically equates to like probably $100 or $100+ mechanism that Norbauer is able to work on. There were some interesting solutions for sure, but I think like they do just require like such fine precision and dexterity to like have something that is actually good, that's why we've normalized this, right? I gotta make a Mauser order for some cherry clip-ins. However, I also have a bunch of shop cash for nicer stabilizers if I want to. Okay, I just realized we never chose what switches to run, so I have a whole drawer full of finished switches. Oh god. Well, here's the drawer. Normally I'd run polls, but it's kind of too late for that. Alright, so we got these KNC Unga Bunga stems and cream housings. We've got, look like some kind of Nixie, new Nixie, JWK Mamba, JWK UV01. Just holler it out, whatever you guys think you want to see in this as I read through them. The Gateron Black Inks we just did. These tiny Corb switches, I think from Duroc. I don't know what this is. Oh, these are, I think, the Geon Lavender stems and cherry housings. What plays it? Alu. We got Alu. Shogoki tactiles. I got some JWK Mauve. Looks like cherry clear in Wuche Studio housings. I think these need to be shaved. I have a stem shaver. Ortho HHKB Easy Fix. This one I might actually want to put in the redo pile. I have some clickies. I don't know if I want to do clickies in this though, tonight at least. These might be... Oh, Hades. Yeah, Hades switches. We palm stem swapped it. Anyways, I think those are our options tonight. A bunch of them. Alright, I'll repeat. I'll repeat the options, and whoever's in chat, say what you guys want, and then I'll just do it. Chat poll, without actually having a poll. Okay. JWK Mamba, Hades, both of them had their stems swapped. A couple of different JWK/Duroc switches that are linears. EV01R1, Mauve or Tiny's Corbs. A couple of different cherry Franken switches. One is clear in Uchi Studio housings. One is Geon Lavender in cherry housings. Shogoki tactiles, black inks, KNC Unga Bunga in cream housings, and new Nixies. Alright, Savior says Mambas fuck it. Use chopsticks says light blue ones, nah, Corbs. Okay, so those are our two options. Black ink. Alright. Okay, then I'm just gonna throw the rest of these inside the drawer, and we'll trim it down to these three options. Ricky says black ink. Kajita says black ink. A couple of votes for the Mambas. Alright, Corbs only had one vote. Alright. Alright, anyone who hasn't said anything yet, which one do you guys want to see here? Oh shit. Mambas with palm stems or Gateron black ink? Oh, I think Conan. Conan had the third vote for ink. Alright, I guess maybe we'll go with inks. The thing we just finished. Alright. Mama, in my opinion. Ah, too late. A little too late. Sorry, guys. That was like the most worst unofficial poll ever. Sorry for anyone who might have wanted something different. We just went with this hastily planned poll here to choose black inks. Alright, I guess I didn't need to bag this after all that. So what's nice is that this fits kind of nice in the in this assembly. Is it a situation of because I think if I recall correctly, black inks, they're kind of like undersized switches, right? But then like I think their legs are kind of thicker, so then they like stick inside PCBs pretty well. Is that right? Out of curiosity, do you have a favorite tactile? Honestly, okay, I'm gonna be totally honest here. It's hard for me to say that like I have a real favorite because personally, like I just build so many boards that like I just run through them all fast. But some standout ones, like the standouts that I could think of, was like the clickies, Zeal clickies. When you do the tactile mod, it's pretty gnarly. I do otherwise like unsilenced Topre. What else? I don't know. Light tactiles are kind of nice, like Cherry Brown's pretty chill. Do I have anything else? I can't think of anything off the top of my head where I'm just like, oh, other than those couple options that I really loved. Gateron thick legs, I see. Any Topre Endurers do about mod interference with MX conversion? Like, what do we do about mod interference? What issue have you been experiencing specifically, like with which parts? My favorites have been baby kangaroos and Dan Cubes, cookies and cream, but I haven't dipped much into customization. I've tried baby kangaroos. I remember thinking these are pretty nice too. Yeah. What else? Oh, Brown Alps is chill, and then I feel like the idea of like the Zyko Franken switch is like kind of to emulate Brown Alps, so that's like pretty chill too. Resolution. Are you talking about like how the MX stabilizer stems don't go through the holes? Or are you referring to something a little different? GMK hit the 2U housings and at weird angles key can't be pressed. Are you talking about whether or not the holes have been drilled yet in something like an HHKB or like real force housings? When looking around, I found others you could try to shave down the 2U. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. I haven't tried this specifically. I know that like there's like kind of what seems to be a little bit of a weird issue in the HHKBs, PBBs, I think. That I'm trying to sell here, but it didn't seem that bad in one of them. One of them was like a little bit better than the other, but I definitely want to keep continuing to explore. I mean, I've also heard of like you could completely annihilate your 2U keycaps. You shouldn't do that, but I've heard that is an option. You just totally take out those stems, like the keycap stems. I've never done it. I don't think you should do it, but I've heard you can do that. I don't think it's the part hitting. Which parts are you using specifically? Are you using like Deskies or PBB or Denstis? Not sure it's from AliExpress, but I heard Deskies also experiences this. Oh, if it's from AliExpress, I'm gonna guess it's probably PBB. MX interference. Are you silencing out of curiosity? Because like I don't know how frequently I've experienced it. I'm just being totally honest. Alright. Sweet. Time is it? It is 8:41 p.m. Alright. If you guys have eagle eyes in the chat, feel free to drop your eagle eyes. I'm going to check for any bent pins. Looks pretty solid on the top row. Second row also looks good. Middle row looks good. Oh, bottom row, I see one. I am silencing, but it's the north/south sides of the keycap that keycap interfering with the housings. Alright, that one was good. Alrighty, I think we are solid after that one fix. Okay. I don't know. I can't think of how often I have experienced the issue, and I'm not sure if it's a matter of silencing or not. Yeah. But anyone here, if anyone here in chat knows what you would otherwise do, I'm not quite sure. Alright, let's go grab some stuff here. Here's my fume extractor. Let me grab the iron. There's a glove. There's the iron. Wire sponge. And here is a mat. I took an X-Acto and started shaving the housing down. It's helped, but curious what others might have tried. I see. I have personally not tried anything to this point. I get a little curious though, because I know that like the Pro 3s, there is one, I think one of them has a funny issue with it that I'd like to possibly try reinvestigating at some point. Okay. Get started with soldering here. Got the fume extractor. Alright. Let's get it. Is that not warm? That is warm. Okay. Yeah, I wonder if there's a or if there's, I guess it would be the housing. So like you were basically like shaving down the north-south sides. Okay, this feels like this is not hot enough. Of like the side stems, right? The stems? No, the two. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so no, how do I put this? There's 3 holes in the housings, right? Are you... The part you're shaving is the 2 side holes? Is that correct? That was what the question I meant to ask was. Or all 3 holes? Or the middle hole? Which hole? The long sides of the housing. Oh, okay, not the holes. Okay, I see what you're saying. Got it. Okay, sorry, I was totally misunderstanding. I see what you're saying. Okay, are these the parts, just out of curiosity, are these the parts with the little crowns? The ones that you got off AliExpress, the PVB? I'm guessing PVB parts. Are they the ones with the little crowns over the holes? But yeah, it's a pretty interesting question because, yeah, I don't know if like HHKBs specifically need this type of adjustment as well. I'm kind of curious now. I don't think so. I didn't notice crowns. So it doesn't like rise up above the 2 side holes? Like the stem, like the stabilizer stem side holes don't like... Like, are they flush, or is there, like, do they rise a little bit? Like, there's, like, they have, like, a lower rim. I know it was even causing the interference, but I looked around Conical Springs and someone marked where the interference was happening. I see. Took a shot at thinning those areas. Alright. I again also think that might be a worthwhile endeavor on this one HHKB. I think. Because I'm also thinking that, like, that interference that's happening, I definitely tried with GMK, I think it was, Handerbite. I mean, this HHKB has only ever seen OEM stuff. So I'm sure, like, now that I think about it, I could probably run an OEM on this HHKB and then not even notice an issue. But I appreciate you pointing it out, because I was wondering how you would necessarily deal with that. I thought it was the keycap stem, but it would make more sense that it's like the actual cap that's interfering with where the housing lives. And it's not really a housing on an HHKB. It's like kind of like an integrated housings, I guess. It's helped, but I perhaps didn't shave enough off, so I'm considering trying again with a better method next weekend. Let's see. Did I say this for the R2 TKL? Yeah. Right. But I think what you're saying makes sense given sort of a lot of situations, but also again, it's probably more pronounced when silencing, because it's not a silent contact. I gotta think about that. Although I'm not silencing the mods now that I'm thinking about it. Ah. You didn't put rings on those? I think I just forgot. Oh, I do have a bunch of news and notes I still haven't gone over. So, mentioned earlier, I'm supposed to get a hot air rework station. I thought it was going to come in today, but I realized my order was split into 2 shipments, and the second shipment that actually has the rework station hasn't been shipped yet. You guys see this Mars Cadet? I don't know, man. I don't know about this. I don't know that I like the colors, and also on top of that it has the weird legend issue. Darling seems to end this week. I guess I should get in. Probably gonna get Latin. I don't know. There's a part that thinks maybe I could get the classic. Let's look at it. Like if I go with classic, I mean, I guess I could just use caps lock instead of control. I hate icon control to the point where it deters me so much that I might just not get it. But on the other hand, I don't hate down arrow. It's a weeb set, you should get the class. Maybe I'll get both. I don't know. Still thinking about it. I think the big thing too though is that bars. I definitely gotta get bars. Or maybe what I could do is like I'll just get Latin. I think Latin is the one that's there was something, I think I was reading it while I was half asleep. There was something about like classic is more popular than Latin. So maybe I'll get Latin and the bars kit and then just wait to see if a classic pops up aftermarket. I find it so funny watching people panic in the Mech Market Discord and watch them try to offload their KKB Darling at a premium. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's just funny because I don't know. I feel bad. I feel bad saying it, but I'm gonna say it. It's just like I kind of at this stage personally would rather have nothing than KKB, even before the Darling thing. I don't like Kikobo's Legends. Alright. So, I just finished all the single legs. Let's realign here. I was gonna ask, is there a quality issue with KKB? Me, I just don't like the legends. There's like a bunch of legends where like the font, like the type used for the specific lettering glyph, like they just look sharper on the edges than GMK's. Like if you take a look at like B, like the top left corner and the bottom left corner of B are just like similar types of letters, like R or P or whatever. They're just sharper. The split, yeah, now that I've seen them up close, KKB Legends are a bit sus. Split backspace. I haven't seen that. I guess I wasn't looking that hard for that, but I just know that, like, man, some of these, like, lettering corners are sharp. But it's funny, though. It's funny, though, because as much as I don't like them, they still kind of do it a little bit better than a lot of other A lot of other brands' legends. Like, I think somehow they're still better than JTK. Somehow they're still better than Damaki. Damaki is a little different. Damaki isn't really intending to replicate it super well. Geek Arc is not strong, in my opinion. There's a few others out there that it's like, they look like they're meant to imitate the type used for Cherry. And then, like, they don't do that great at it. Like, they kind of miss the mark. PBT fans and JTK are kind of the same level of ABS. I feel like JTK Legends are better than Kikobo. Okay, maybe I haven't seen both of them super up close, but I feel like I definitely have issues with both. Honestly. I have issues with both. JTK bottom row is disgusting. Yeah, that was what I was thinking, is like JTK's mods. I remember the last time, like, I had a JTK set 10 years ago, and then, like, I've seen JTKs now, and I'm like, oh, it still looks the same, where it's just a little suspicious. But again, as are a lot of other brands, and I think I definitely feel like a snob when it comes to, like, okay, are you trying to imitate Cherry, and if you are, how well can you do it? Or like GMK or Cherry Legends. It's funny, SP has a DCS where they're trying to imitate Cherry, and it's not that good, but I do find it charming. I do find it charming. DCX Legends are alright now, now that they fixed their kerning issues. I see. I think in general, I remember looking at DCX, and outside of even, like, any sort of kerning issues, I kind of just didn't really like the typeface. Same with PBT fans. Igor, welcome. I feel like this is not getting hot enough. It's kind of weird. Yeah, mode is like really big. There's some others. I can't fully recall a lot. And we could just talk about Legends in general. I mean, I think Osame is obviously not trying to replicate it at all. It's cute looking. I don't think I like it personally. It's just like a preference thing. What else is out there? CRP? CRP is the one that I think is doing it pretty damn well. The DCS Wise Gorton is pretty, like, nostalgic for sure. SW, I hear they're alright for the price. I also, really don't like the way that they sound as much as pure ABS. Let's see. Swag keys, I see. Okay, I haven't felt like a good single push on this. I think it was probably all fine to begin with. I think what it is that, like, because the Switch itself is undersized, but the legs are thick, like, if you're getting it in there, it's already in there. And if the legs come out fine, then you're fine. So, I think that whole process is kind of unnecessary. Uchi has their own sets too, right? Zaina, welcome back! It's good to see you again. How's it going? Yep, isn't Uchisuda PBT though? Not sure. I know that there's Yeah, I think I remember here. There's a few sets out there. I've never actually seen or experienced them. I don't think. Aquamarine is double shot ABS. That'd be great. Yeah. Now we chilling. I've been around, mostly lurking. Right on. Had the problem at old Real Force that have the 10 that have variable weights done. Lighter domes tend to sound rattly. Will lubing fix the problem? It depends on what you think is the rattly sound, but like not the stabilized, but you mean each individual 1U? My girl says it's definitely GMK Prussian Blue, and someday I'll find a set of Deep Navy, mint condition. I have Deep Navy. I will say I need to look at it closer. Not in terms of condition, but like I remember thinking that like Rudy was not far from Deep Navy. I remember thinking that I thought Deep Navy was like going to be so much darker than Rudy. Turns out Rudy's pretty dark. My sister got me an early birthday present. It's a perfume. I smell like a bakery. It's advertised to smell like butter. Nice. Love that. That's awesome. Wuche Lavender Bliss is double shot PET, so it depends on the set Wuche runs, so they pay attention to the materials they list. The lighter alphas where pinky finger touches. I think the rattliness that you might be referring to, personally for me, I like. But also I don't have, I haven't used variable weight in a long time. Now, I think what would solve your problem more so than lubing, I think lubing would help, but more so what would help is like, I guess silencing? Doing like silencing rings? I'm not a big silencing guy. I like mine loud. Loud. What did I do with the, oh, there it is. I was looking for the daughter board. It's off to my right. Did you guys see this thing? I don't know if you guys saw this about, like, you can get Discord Nitro with a Twitch sub. So you mean has anyone done this yet? So I don't have Nitro. But I was seeing some promos saying that, like, I guess if you sub to someone, you could just get Nitro. Gion Raw Zero is amazing. I feel like that's been suggested a couple times already here in chat, and I haven't had a chance. Is that one a silent one, or am I mistaking that with something else? Yeah, you got a couple months of Nitro. I just haven't redeemed it. I see. Not silent. Okay, I think I'm confused. I've been like kind of trying to chill on switches just because I have so many. Now, granted, I just bought a bunch of weightlessness switches from Gateron. But outside of that, I'm trying to just chill really hard. But if you guys really think I should get one, maybe, I mean, because Raw Zero has been recommended a couple times, I mean, I'll probably consider it. For sure. Garlic parm sauce is so fucking good. Did you make your own, or is it from somewhere? Okay. I think we are done here. Alrighty. Let's do another test. Via. Grab this guy. Oh. I've been addicted to Popeye's garlic parm wings and fuck, it's so good. I'm just waiting for the day my baby raccoons make the queue for Switch modding. Yeah, I gotta push that up the list. There's a couple. So, like, I think I'm gonna try to do all my spring swaps, which is gonna be a while. I don't know if I should do that. Maybe I should just work on some new switches. Maybe I'll get bored of doing spring swaps and actually work on new switches. But those, and I think the Cannon Keys Neapolitan switches, the Baby Raccoons and the Neapolitan switches, I think they're the highest on my list of new switches that I want to tune. And the weightlessnesses I just bought. Okay, we're good. Sweet. Alright, now to figure out how to actually build this. Oh, I just really hate not being able to plug this in super easily. Oh, and the hyacinths, too. I think I'm going to work on those hyacinths as well. This is my third time giving Windows 11 a chance for my PC. I'm reverting back to 10 later tonight. Still haven't made it there. KTT or HMX? I think they were HMX. Is there a KTT hyacinth, too? HMX lubing just tends to be so gummy. Okay, I also probably should go wash my hands before I touch the board. I also don't know how to build this, so we gotta find a build guide too, I guess. The only HMX I'm using now are the sunset gleams on my cycle. That shit sounds insane. I've gotten over my HMX hype except for a select few. I see. Okay. Well, let's quickly check if there's a build guide anywhere. It's not plugged in? Come on. Damn it. There we go. Alright, nothing on the Discord. Oops. Anything here? Man, Wuju Studio wasn't lying when they said their heavy tactiles are heavy. Were they? I don't know. Maybe they were not heavy to me. because I'm just used to heavy stuff. Build guide. Alright, so there's no information that I could immediately find on a build guide for the PNEUMA. So, I think we're just going to have to figure it out. Who's with me? Sharp ass bump plus heavy spring. I love this. A nice and abusive ass bump. Pull all this other stuff out too. I feel like there was another... Oh, it was this. The little bag with screws and stuff. Okay. So it looks like... Oh, I never showed the bottom. Let's look at the bottom. There it is. Pretty cool. Looks like we got some Geon feet, but it is a screwless board, so mounting here is on the top and the sides. Actually, just the top and bottom. Never mind. Alright. Sweet. Okay, and then we got cord stock. So I think it's that, like, when we open this up, like, you can tell it's not a full O-ring. So I think probably using clip-in stabilizers wasn't necessary. I mean, I don't hate it. It was just, it wasn't a necessary thing here. F1 mount? I think so. I think, I've seen this also, I think, in the OC62. I've never actually built an F1. I have an F1 coming. I'm not sure whether or not I want to keep it, just because I wanted to meme an HHKB build for it. But I don't know if I actually will yet or not. You already put in the stabilizers? Yes, I already did. I mean, we already just soldered everything. Did you get the V2? It's the... whatever the one that Divinity was running. An F1 coming that I deadass will be buying off you. I'll see. I'll see how I feel. If I want to sell it. If I do sell it, you'll be the first in line. 100%. Raw TKL goes so hard. Alright, so yeah, it looks like we got core stock. I think we do just have to manually cut it. Now, I don't know what it was that I bought here. I'm guessing that the clear one is the lighter one. But I also don't actually remember. What did I buy? I bought the extra glass gaskets that were in clear. I guess it came with the black one. This board already... I don't know, is it just a color difference or is there an actual feel difference? Here are the feet. Maybe I could just press in the feet now. Why not? I just run split backspace / right shift on TKL, not gonna lie. Oh no, I straight up was just gonna get a new plate cut where I just block out everything but HHKB keys. Like I just don't have the cutouts for them. But yeah, so Xavier is first in line for the F1 if I decide to sell it. Ricky is first in line for the Axe 60 if I decide to sell it. I think there's a bunch of people first in line for a bunch of stuff that I'm trying to sell. That I might sell. Let me know. Yeah, no, I already did this for the KMac Mini. I don't know if you guys had seen it, but I could show this. I think, we could look at my VOD. KMac Mini. So we did this KMac Mini. So, if you guys don't know much about the KMac Mini, it's like an old Korean custom. And I was able to trace a plate. Do I have no big full view of it? There we go. Yeah, I was able to trace the plate because there's no plate file available for this anywhere that I could find. And then I just took out all of the cutouts that I didn't need, and I just turned it into an HHKB. But it's funny, we have that block. That blocker right there. So yeah, but what's kind of funny about this, because it's like the K-Mac Mini is a 65 that has a double XT macro columns. It kind of just becomes a makeshift screw tray. We all want the stuff you don't want to sell, but then we want the stuff you've been selling. Actually, yeah. Save your digits, buy GMK set off me. Someone else did buy my Hello M0110. Actually, so that's out on the way to the buyer. Yeah. I've had a few people interested in a couple of key sets and boards, but you know, I just let it sit. I mean, I've been letting stuff sit in my store, and then sometimes it just eventually sells. So it's chill. So yeah, if you guys are interested in my stuff and are thinking about buying it, you should think about buying it before someone else buys it. Because I only have one of a lot of this stuff. Most things. Okay, I don't know the differences in feel of these two gaskets. So let's just give it the old college try. Do they feel any different? Not really. Alright, do you think I should use clear or black? Maybe the clear is bendier? I don't know. I'm gonna use black. Okay, so I guess I just gotta cut. So does anyone here, like, it's okay if you don't cut it perfectly, right? It's clear silicone, black the Viton. I didn't think there was very many details on this, to be honest. On what these are. So O-ring strip gasket mount compatible with 3mm. I don't know what that symbol is. Cord. Let's see. This cord comes with the kit, and I guess it's the black one that comes with the kit. That's kind of all it says right here. Plastic Bits, hope you have a good night. Thanks for dropping by. Just as long as it sits in there. That's for cord thickness, I believe. I see. This one right here, description says, black as standard in the kits. Clear gaskets also available. The board already comes with gaskets. These are for those who want extras. I feel like there was someone who might have been talking about, try to check if the gaskets are thicker on the other end of where you cut them from. It's absolutely not necessary to buy clear. Oh, okay. Clear might fit more snugly. I don't know. According to this guy who was responded to with, no, it's not necessary. There was something about like them suggesting maybe try clear. Oh, maybe it's that the clear would look better on a PC top. Clear gaskets are more silicone-y. Same compression strength as the black ones. They are seated more easily in the top. As the case, we do clear top, black bottom. Oh. I feel like there was something that they mentioned about the clear that I have forgotten already. In PNEUMA. You guys think I should do a mix? I mean, Zaina suggested it, and I don't see why not. I just didn't think about doing that. It didn't occur to me to try both. Clear top, black bottom, but I'm also guessing Savior probably wouldn't want me to use a spacebar gasket. Is that right? So bail on the spacebar gasket. Correct, you're goddamn right. Use a spacebar gasket to spy. Someone said both black and clear sit nice and didn't fall out. Yeah. Okay, so this one is, I cut it a little short, but whatever. It's like hardly, barely too short. Double up on it. Put more gasket. Put his... Just stack the gasket on top. Glue a second gasket on top of the first gasket. Okay, so we did black on the bottom. What the fuck? Let's do clear on the top. Yeah, it definitely is a different material. Obviously, it looks different, but also it feels different too. Oh, this one's too short. Whoops. Oh, that like... This one's like stretchy. Interesting. Okay, so it like is not short if I just kind of spread it out. Send him spacebar gaskets with his film you're gonna develop. I still put short strips for the spacebar, but that's just me not liking the plate completely floating in that spot. Ooh. What if I just put little tiny bits and pieces? Make a frame out of the gaskets for his film? Oh, this one might have been too long. It's okay. I have several meters of this. I don't know, I think floating in midair is fine. I don't know. I think we've all wanted to float in midair at one point of our lives. 0.5 millimeter bits would be kind of funny, and you alternate black and clear. The fun of F1 strip gasket strip mounts is guessing if you cut right. Yeah. I think I vaguely remember on the OC62, I think they were pre-cut. But yeah, these silicone ones are interesting because it's like I could definitely just kind of stretch it out with my fingers by just spreading it out a little more. I guess with the black ones too, but I think this one, it did stretch out kind of a lot compared to the others. Yeah, this is otherwise a lot short. Maybe I should just cut a new one? I don't know. Or I'll just leave it like that. That's probably fine. Unstretched. This stream is starting how to fuck with Savior. Oh, TY, welcome. Alright, I'll leave that floating for now, and then we'll see if I, like, hate it. Okay, which way should this go? me just do this right side up. I'll screw these down with what? Oh, wait, what the hell are these? Okay, so we got these. Okay, we got like a business card, some stickers, some screws, and then we got these white things. I don't know what these white things are. The hell is this? Oh, are these like alignment pegs? Oh, okay, that's helpful. I was just kind of left to guess what those are, but I think that's what that is. Chris, what is your least favorite HHKB you own? Oh, great question. Let's look it up. I don't know. I don't know the answer. Well, I have some that are for sale, and it's not that they're like my least favorite. It's just like, how do I put it? I don't know. I don't love them as much as I think other people would. So like, here we go. So like, for example, like I'm selling a Victus Sin, and it's like I have a B stock Victus Sin parts. I'm just like, I can learn to love that one, and then maybe I'll give this one to someone who enjoys it better. Like I know, like for example, Arc 60 actually sounds fucking awesome, but I'm just like, I'm not loving this enough. But of the ones that I own, okay, here's another one. Let's talk about this, the Pandora. I'm selling this because it's like, I just don't think this board's for me. This board is fucking sick. I think the board is sick. It's just like, I don't love it. And it doesn't make sense for me to own like such a nice, expensive piece, and it's like, I don't love it. Anyways, least favorite HHKB I own. Let's see. I mean, I guess some of the Noxery ones, because like I just, you know, Zondat, but let's see. Skeleton was a bunch of bullshit over time. That was down there. Oh, Iron 160, after it was pointed out to me that the side bezels were thick, I stopped liking it as much. But I also did find it amusing that Unkit thought it was a cash grab. And, you know, that's a funny joke about that. Serious, also some bullshit because it was ran through Project Keyboard. I worry that Seisero I don't love enough. I wanna love this board more. I need to give this more of a chance. Monoflex also has like wide edges like the Iron. I remember Z60, I hated this shit, but then I got it refinished and like I don't hate it as much. But maybe the Z60. But like my mind is changing because I got it refinished. So oh, PH60, like the lack of screw threads has kind of ruined this board. So that was just kind of like, Oh, KV2, probably KV2. After I look at the KV1, I'm realizing the KV2 is probably my least favorite. Yeah, how did I miss that one? Yeah, this is probably like my least favorite HHKB. Yeah. There's so much wrong with the KV2, it's crazy. Yeah. I don't know how I missed this one. Yeah, like, it's not terrible. It's pretty bad. Okay, top 5 HHKBs. I actually have a command that right before stream I started changing it, and then I realized I didn't finish it. So you could hit exclamation faves and you could see where I gave up before I realized, ah shit, I gotta start stream. I think it's exclamation faves. Does it not? Oh shit, is it not running? What the hell? What the hell is the command? Is this not working? Alright, give me 1 second while I find out what the command is. I just made you guys all look like fools. What the fuck did I never set it up. Did I just never set up faves? Alright, never mind. I guess I don't have that command up. Yeah, no. I had like a whole entry for what my favorite boards were. And it existed for a long while. And then, I don't know, it doesn't work anymore? I don't know. Maybe it never worked. Anyways, favorite boards. Let's take a look here. This has definitely moved up. My reverse S60HG. Also, if you want the regular non-reversed version, that's for sale. So check that out. But this is definitely moved up. At first I wasn't sure about it, but now I do kind of like it. I've liked it more and more, so it's up there. Let's see. Probably the copper S60 V2. Excuse me. It's funny because I really don't like heavy keyboards anymore, but somehow these two have penetrated that. What else? I guess, like, I mean, I still, like, from the past, like, I've always loved my BMEC and my Honeyboard HB60. I think Honeyboard HB60 super underrated board, 100%. Ah, shit. Okay, I'm supposed to, hold on, give me a second. This is supposed to be a hidden cable, so I need to deal with this. But yeah, the BMEC is pretty lit. HHKB Alice, and then, like, I blocked the macro column. I'm looking forward to Gox Lilium, which is probably slated to run, I don't know, more than a year from now. KMac Happy I had refinished, and it's still not perfect, but I still like it. It's like a grail for me. That's 5 already, I think. Is there anything else I like more? Oh, Dolly. Dolly was the first proto that anyone has. First and only proto I have ever been offered. So, yeah, that's chill. Shouts out to the Twitcher. Miso Fortune. No one else has offered me any protos. I guess those are it. I do like all my EC boards. I just, you know, I like them a lot. I like all my EC boards a lot. But it's hard for me to just go and say, like, oh yeah, this is top for me. I thought Mode did? Mode did what? Oh, yeah, Mode. The Tempo was one of my least favorites. That is up for sale. Oh shit, one of these pegs came out. Oh, this is a weird one. What the hell? Oh, whoa. Okay. Oh, that's super weird. Okay, so take a look at this. It looks like they designed something on the back of the weight to have your cable stick to this. But it's a little funny because I'm just kind of wondering, like, okay, I want as much room for this to like pop out. So you see, I don't know if you guys see that. It's like I think like if you route it through this channel, it won't pop out, which is definitely interesting. Now, the question is, where should you start it? I guess maybe start it there. So let's try this out. Oh God. Oh shit. Okay, well that pulled out. Alright, so I think that starts a little too late. Wow, this is one of the coolest little design things I've seen in a while. I am a big fan of what they did here. That is actually amazing. Hey, shouts out to PNEUMA. Shouts out to PNEUMA for that. That's fucking sick. I love that. You ever tried the Angry Meow board, the Compact Touch? I have not. I have not tried that. I've seen them at meetups, but I've never owned one. I've never bought one, so okay. All right, screw this down. All right, got all the pegs in. I want to show something here that's kind of interesting. I think there's some imperfections here on the inside, but there is something here that I think is part of the design. That one meme touched by... Yeah, exactly. Check this out. I don't know how well you guys would be able to see this, but there's like... Fuck, I can't... It's so hard to show this. There's just like a very interesting thing on both sides of this, which is like this is a rounded rectangle and this is a rounded rectangle, and then there's like where it meets up, you could just see that there's a little extra bit there on both sides. I'm like, oh, I don't know, I just thought it was kind of interesting. I don't know. It's like a little like rounded triangle on each side, here and here. That's weird. I don't know. I don't know that means anything, but it's there. Oops. All right. Yeah, the weight design of hiding the cable and like it locking in the like weight design's grooves. That is like a chef's kiss right there. It's up there with I think it's Bowl. I don't know if Bowl's still there. Bowl doing the thing where you don't have to screw in the daughter board. Another very, very cool design choice up there in the ranks. Alright, so now we have the luxury of trying to figure out how to get a freaking easy mate in. God damn it, you fucking serious? That's crazy. Alright, let's try it like this. Oh, wait. Before we do that, maybe I should put this thing in. Klexus, welcome. How goes? Oh, I just realized I haven't done very many of my news and notes. I'm guessing the glossy side goes up? No, that's exactly wrong. The glossy side goes down because this is where the JST or the Easy Mate cable comes in. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, the sad part about this is the Easy Mate part. Okay, I'm already just gonna say it. Yeah, the weight lock, or the cable lock and the weight. One of the cooler things I've seen all year. However, the Easy Mate aspect, not chill. Not chill at all. Perfect ESD film cutout for the bottom. Chill though. This is, other than the Easy Mate, kind of become one of my favorite design boards of the year. You gotta be kidding me with this shit. Alright, let me pull out these pegs. Pull out the pegs real quick. Oh my god. Easy Mate strikes again. Have I just weakened this? Is that why it's not fitting in? It's just become weak now? Do I need to replace the cable already? That's crazy. Alright, well, I don't know if I have any spare Easy Mate cables, that's the thing. Alright, I have one here. Alright, that was goofy as fuck. Let's, I guess, replace this. It's 4 out of 5 of the connections there already. Rated for 5 connections. This one was really particularly bad. Okay. Just real quick, what if I flip this around? Is this one not gonna lock in? That actually locks in. What the hell? Alright, am I just like really stupid? Alright, for anyone who hasn't seen it, again, here's the situation. The cable has, or the weight has like a cable lock by virtue of the design. So if you kind of just like press this in, it'll lock itself where the heat shrink is. And then it's just there. And then like it's where it needs to be. Oh shit. Whoa. Alright, I just flipped it. Let's see if this'll work before I change it out. Yeah, there's like wiggly things that'll like kind of train it to be locked in. Very cool. Very cool design thing. What's not cool is this easy mate. Subtle but functional design, yes. Okay. I think this locked in. Now, then the thing we just kind of have to hope is that the JST side doesn't just come out. I don't know that it will, but just kind of have to hope. Alright, now I gotta put these alignment cylinders back in. Oh, sorry, yeah, I probably should have updated that command. I'll update it shortly. Alright, the top. Well, let me plug it in and see that it works. Yeah, looks like it. Okay, I don't know what was happening, why I couldn't connect it before, but hopefully it has less to do with that being totally broken to the point that this might not work. Actually, yeah, we'll just do a regular key test. Like, I'm just hoping it doesn't fall out of the daughter board end, because all I did was flip it. Is it just me, or did they change the font? Did I change the font? It's like the cherry font now, or it's not, because the X and the V are so wide. You screwed the weight in? Oh shit. No, I didn't. Fuck! Seriously? Oh my god, bro. Because then that film is there. Alright, let's see if I can keep this connected. Oh shit, Julian, welcome. Yeah, I did not screw the weight in. Alright. We're gonna try to do this very stupidly here. Easy mate, baby! I get it. Like, the thing is, like, I think the thing is, Easy Mate is supposed to allow you to shorten these, like, front heights. Ah, fuck, it came out anyways. Alright. Damn it, I missed it. Sorry, but welcome, Julian. I was too late to see it. Let me just screw it in a little tighter, just to be sure. You know what I think, though? This shit could probably have been done with JST. I think on both sides of this did not have to be easy, mate. Because I think there's wide enough channels to allow for JST. So goddamn annoying, bro. That was also because people kept ripping off JST headers when they yanked off the PCB. That might be the case. So then there's this shit then. Okay. I think I got it. Alright, that's good. Okay, now let's get the top. Oh, shit. Wait, no, before we get the top in, I realized I didn't put those gasket strips. Oh, shit, sorry. Who was it mentioning? Was Anna, was it you mentioning doing clear for the bottom and black for the top? Did you mean like the top case? Or did you mean like the y-axis of this? Because I think I put black up here and then clear here. When I realized maybe you meant put clear here and black here. Was that what you meant, Zaina? The fact that people bend the pins on the connector trying to put it in the wrong way? Yeah, that too. No, the way you did it is right. Are you just saying that because you don't want me to have to deal with all of this again? I feel like you're just saying that at this point. Should we do clear? Oh, I did clear on the top. You're just trying to be nice now. I'm interested in a bouncier top, more rigid bottom. No, this guy just trying to be nice. Wow, that was way too short. Nice. Oh my god, alright, I'm just gonna cut a new one. This one was ridiculously short. I use clear top case, black bottom case. I don't know what the fuck that'd do to the board. Me neither. Okay, how much longer does this need to be? Like another full, I don't know. Actually, that was kind of the almost perfect. Now it's a little too long. Oh, but you could squeeze it in. Okay. Alright, so I'll just try to cut like this. Okay, I think I need one big long one for the top. And keep this one about the same. Or I guess I could like reuse this piece and then just like cut the differential. Is that a bad thing to do? Is like, if it's not one long gasket, but just like multiple gasket pieces that sum up. Is that okay? Doesn't matter much if the strips don't compress too much in the first place. I think for the clear ships it might be a different story. So should I cut the differential or should I just cut a new strip for that big long one at the top? This one I cut a little more off. Not like it matters. I got a ton of both, so. Oh, this is weird. It's kind of loose on the top, like the black one. Okay, well it doesn't come out, so I guess that's okay. Let Savior decide. Savior, do you have any opinion? Any opinion whatsoever on anything? I'll just cut the difference, whatever. Perfect. Okie doke. So there it is. This is two pieces right here, just because I cut one too short for one of these sides. Because I know this one ended up being really long. Okay. Let's get this assembled here. It's interesting, it's only held, like the top to the bottom is only held by 4 screws. It seems kind of like it's not enough, you know? I don't know, yeah, I'm just being goofy. It's pretty interesting too, though. They're like just outside the space bars, the spacebar stabilizers. Then all you have to do is just like look up from there to see where they correspond. So that would be between, looks like 3 and 4 and 9, no, 0 and minus. Alright, so that should be it for this board. How's that bidet treating you? Great. Oh man, it's nice not having swamp ass all the time. Sometimes I feel like I just want to go there and just like not even poop, but then just like use the bidet. Yes, Zaina, I do have a bidet now. Alright, let's take a look at our unused key sets. Alright, MX unused key sets. Welcome to the 21st century. Okay, we have a bunch of cherry white on black. DSA retro. We can't use that. It's no TKL. A butthole massage is always a treat. If you still have swamp ass, what the fuck are you doing? Get a bidet, hell yeah. Alright, let's see. Can't use most of this. Striker. Dark. Do I have a plan for dark? I feel like I had a plan for dark, except I don't have a board plugged in. I'm trying to switch monitors. Give me 1 second. I think there's a better way for me to figure out what key set to run on this. Blanc Sur Noir. Just go with unused. Dolch? What do you guys think? What's the case color again? It's Stoic. It's kind of like a pretty vibrant looking, slightly turquoise navy. Very slightly turquoise. Alright. I'm gonna yell out some key sets. Let me know which ones you guys want to see. You could run a beige, I could run a Dolch, I could run a white on black. I have different variants of each. What else do I have that's possible that I want to see on it? Alter V1. Phantom 2. Boneyard. Let me see. Fuji. Regal. Falter Alphas. Dolch sounds nice. I'd go with Dolch. Phantom 2. Alright, everyone's saying something different so far. Anyone want to break a tie here? GMK Dark. On this. Yeah, I guess those are the options. Alright. So we got Alter, V1, Dolch, and Phantom 2. Maybe I'll just run this poll with no keycaps on this. Which key set for PNEUMA Dolch, Alter V1, and Phantom 2. Alright, we'll run a 3-minute poll. Get your votes in. I'm going to clean up. Clean up a little bit. It is 10:06. I think it's a little too late to get to the gym. Just as I planned. I'll probably work on developing Savior's photos. I still have to go through the scans from the first half, and then I'll be developing the others. I'll probably be developing and watching Dragon Ball GT. Don't have to go to the gym? Oh shit. All you do is rearrange the boards in your house. You see there's new... Yes, I actually did watch the first 2 episodes. I think Randy was talking about that. A couple of people were talking about that in the Discord. I did watch. It's interesting because it's like, when I watched these first 2 episodes, I mean, I haven't even finished GT yet, but when I watched the first 2 episodes of Daima, I'm like, this feels like they wanted to redo GT. Where it's like, let's put in everyone's favorite characters as they are into GT. Where we make everyone kids. Because it like even kind of started the same, where it's like the Dragon Ball Wish was kind of a mistake. I don't know. It feels like let's try it again. You know, 25 years later. Now that said, I haven't seen Super. Probably Toriyama's goal, if I recall correctly, he hated GT. I think a lot of people did. I'm still working through it. I've definitely... There are some people I know who really like GT. Yeah, but I don't know. It's interesting. I'm curious to see. This is the first time I've seen a Dragon Ball where it's like I'm kind of, what is it, simulcasting or whatever, just like watching at the same time as it comes out. Alright, looks like Phantom 2 is about to win. Guys, get your votes in. There's just a few seconds left. Alright, it looks like Phantom 2 won. Let's grab it. I don't know how this is going to look. I'm not sure it's going to look good. But you guys chose it, so. If I hate it, I'm going to switch to, if I hate it, I'm going to switch to Dolch. Or Falter. I don't know. I think Dolch... Ah, shit. I need to grab the 7U bar. I don't even know if it's worth it. This looks kind of weird. This already looks kind of weird. I already have doubts here. Let me put all the top row keycaps and then just block it off and see how much I like it. But I feel very skeptical. I don't know, guys. I don't know about this choice. I did offer it, so that part is on me. Would Regal be better? I don't know, because it's not really purple. That's the thing. Like, trying to throw in a really dark purple against this, what is like a pretty vibrant navy, Vibrant turquoise navy. Is it? What do you think? I'm trying to picture it before I have to press all the rest of it in. Because, like, I don't want to press the rest of it and still hate it. But I'm trying to just imagine if I would like it. And I don't know the answer yet. I'm trying to, like, visualize it in my head. You prefer sets with sub-legends or just Latin alphas? Okay, it's not that great. Alright, I think I'm gonna go grab Dolch. I'm just, like, also skeptical that Alter would work here either. So I think Dolch is just super, super incredibly safe. Looks fine, but I'm not picky with blues. I'm gonna grab a Dolch. To answer your question, Zaina, after the realization that there's a bunch of GMK sub-legend sets where the Latin alpha part of the sub-legend alphas like have like a kind of a fucked up font, I tend to now lean more towards just like Latin alphas personally. If anyone here is not privy to what I'm talking about, I will show you, but I don't want to plug this thing back in because it's always so hard to do that. And I'm going to wait until I put Dolch onto this. I have a Nordy Dolch. I'm going to grab that if I can find easily. I think this is Nordy Dolch. Yeah. I think it depends on the set for me. Alright. I will show you shortly. In the meantime, I'm going to enjoy this new Dolch. Interesting bar. I wonder if I might need to plug it up a little bit. Monochrome gets sub-legends. I don't know. Hiragana. Hiragana has been, like, largely fixed, which is good. Now. But there's, like, old Hiragana that's, like, kind of not. Yeah. Alright. I don't know where a lot of these go, because this is, Nordy. I think it's... Is it quartz? I think it's quartz. I'm gonna flip all these over so I could see this more easily. Very safe to go with Dolch. I like it. Alright, here's a verbal poll for you guys. Spinach or arugula? Oh, Zane, I appreciate that, except I'm on the wrong screen right now, so I can't really get that. Spinach, arugula. Spinach. Anubis, welcome. Six. I think, yeah, it's quartz, so that'll go there. Because Popeye. You guys think Popeye was propaganda? Spinach propaganda? Kim, is avocado a fruit or veggie? It's a fruit, right? I think it's a fruit. Alright, so it gets spicy from here. But I think before we continue, let's do some plugging. There it goes. Okay. Appreciate that, Zeta. Yeah, I could. I was gonna start to look at it, but then I'm just like, okay, let me stall. Let me stall real quick by putting some extra lube on the bar. Thank you for that. Oh shit, where's the function key? Did I not get a function? Did I not load a function key onto this? Oh shit. Oh shit. I have to go hunt for Nordy Dolch to find out if the function key is still there with it. Is it behind the keyboard? That's not good. Run, yes, check out Otagaki, my sponsor. They sponsor the tees I get to wear here on stream, including this Card Capture Sakura one. Sony Handycam. Alright, let's look at Nordy. Maybe Dolch wasn't that safe after. Maybe it wasn't. Alright. The set did include a function key. I just don't seem to have it in front of me right now. I think that goes there. This one. No. Yes. That goes there, I think. Oh. That might not be true. Wait, did I? Okay, I think I've made a few mistakes here. I'm gonna go grab Nordy Dolch because I think I kind of might have chosen something weirdly. Alright, sorry for the delay here. I've made this stream take a lot longer than necessary, I'm gonna be honest. But it's fun that way, right? Ah, okay, I found a function key here. All right, meanwhile, I think this one is also technically not the keycap I want. I want the apostrophe super legend and the hash sub legend. And I have the apostrophe sub legend with the asterisk super legend, so I think this is the one I want. Yeah. Yep. I think that's right. Okay, sweet. All right. Okay, I'm right. Hey. All right. Got that all fixed up. Sweet. Alright, let me go and run a prediction period here. Whoa, what is happening? Oh, is this... What has happened here? Prediction. There we go. Alright, 2-minute prediction period. Get your wagers in if you care to participate in the Gamba. I'm going to continue tidying up a little bit. Thank you guys all for tuning in. I guess I'll clean the synth. I don't actually use the synth that much. The synth was kind of nice. Oh, very nice. Yeah. Sweet. How are we looking? Alright, a little bit of time left. Guys, Dino Nuggies or regular Nuggies? I did like the dinosaur shapes back when I ate meat. They don't seem to make Dino Nuggies for vegetarians, though. I guess that's kind of a big problem. Do they? Unless they do and I just have missed it. Dino? Hell yeah. Oh, what is this? Oh, this was some cord I cut off. It was a little too long. Alright, looks like we are ready. I'll get this off here. I need to find my remote. Okay. Guys, this is the PNEUMA in the Stoic colorway. We got an alu plate, some Gateron black inks with Geon 22mm 67.5 gram single stage springs. And we got GMK Dolch. Is that it? Am I missing anything? We have the black cord stock for the bottom gaskets, and then the clear cord stock for the top gaskets. Also, it's a GMK Nordi Dolch, so it's like Nordic, Deutsch, yeah, UK. Alright, it's a quartz layout. Plate, aluminum plate. Yep, with the O-ring cord stock mount. Goal is 138 words per minute. Let's get ourselves ready to go. 60-second test. All right, let's go. Oh shit. Oh god. Fuck. I blew it. Sorry guys. Congrats to the doubters. Big time doubters have a big time payout. Sorry about that. That's fucked. So close, not that close. Oops. Sounds nice. I'm envious of your typing speed. This one was bad. Look at all these errors. Oh, that was horrible. All right. What do you guys think? We'll do a couple of short tests here. Nice, pretty good. Makes you want to Nordy, not gonna lie, I like the chords. Yeah, it's chill, right? Alright, let's do a couple with the music on. So you guys know what it sounds like when you have music on. Have a good one. Alright, Xana, thanks so much for dropping by again. It's good seeing you. Have a good night. Alright, real quick, there's something a little funny here. Didn't really show up. Watch replay? Alright. That's interesting. I haven't seen that watch replay feature before. Alright, let's do one more. Alright. How's the board? I like the space bar. I think the space bar is chill. Alrighty. Well, I guess that's kind of it for the night. We can, let's get Lightroom open. We can run a little giveaway for a print and some stickers. Again, I am out of Wadogaki stickers, unfortunately. I think they just had a drop. I wonder if it's still going on. Oh, drop is still open, guys. If you're interested, Watagaki is running a collab with Death Division for these like Akira like polo bear tees. They look pretty sick, I gotta say. So check that out. Check that out. Probably place an order. They might send a little sticker to go along with it. Does your code work still? I believe it does, actually. I might have more than one code, so I need to figure out what it is. I've kind of forgotten. What is my code again? I need to... Give me 1 second. I realize this is kind of ridiculous that I don't know. Oh, CG Buen. I think my code is CG Buen. CG Buen might work. But also, here, real quick. Alright, let me also, I need to, okay, real quick. There's a couple of to-dos here. One, I have to figure out why my faves command doesn't work. And then also I need to put CG Buen code into Watagaki command. Let's try. I think it still works, but let's just find out. Give me 1 second. I'll just write it in right now. Watagaki. There you go. Use code CGWEN for 5% off. Let me verify if that still works. Yes, it does. 5% off, code CG1. So, check that out. There you go. Still should work. Anyways, there it is. If you guys are interested in that Akira Polo Bear Watagaki Death Division collab, check that out. I'm probably gonna pick one up too. I have there's a new system here. Oh, by the way, Savior, I was working on some of yours. I don't know what the hell I did here. I guess I saved a bunch of these as positives. I gotta clear these out. What did I do here? I don't know what happened. There's a bunch of positives here that got, like, everything got duplicated. I'll clear this out another time. Anyways, let's work on a print here. Make a print of one of my picks? Oh, for sure. I mean, I didn't want to just do it. But you have some good ones. But I don't know if I want to do ones of, like, your models, though. Because, you know, I don't know if they need consent. I think there's one of their shoes, though. That one's pretty cool. Cool with anything? Are your models cool with it? Also, everything here got doubled up for some reason. Which Nikon do you shoot with? So these are Savior's pictures, but for me, I do one of the figures. Okay. For me, I shoot. So all of my setup here for stream. These two guys. the one above and then the one on my shoulder, those are the Z6 line. I have a Z6 and a Z6 II. I think that one's the Z6 II. The this one, the shoulder. The face cam is a old D7200. It's like a crop sensor. A little out of focus, FYI, Savior. Let's see if also I can make some adjustments to the colors too. Whoops, what the hell? My hotkeys not working. For film photos, I use a Nikon F6 SLR. But other than that, I otherwise use a point and shoot Contax T3, as well as, I haven't used it in a while, but I have a Contax 645 medium format camera. I gotta use that more frequently. Feels like it's just, I've been letting it sit. I do have a Rolly 35 AF coming soon, so. I have the original Z6. Z6 III would be nice, but I just invested in XT5. Nice. Yeah, I feel like there's always like hype over a lot of like the I guess like the X100V and the X106 Fuji stuff, but I hear that like you're getting a lot of good stuff out of most of the Fuji like lineup. So yeah, like I've heard like a lot of good things about the XT5 for sure, like a lot of the XT line, honestly. And then Z6 III is also super lit. I kind of want one, but I feel like it's not necessary. Like I don't need it. It is cool as fuck though. But I think I'm just gonna wait around until like those come by like used or refurbished or something, just to shave a few dollars off. Ever shot with a monochrome sensor / monochrome film? I've shot black and white, just not frequently. And every single time that I do shoot black and white, I'm like, I don't know why I don't shoot with black and white more. I really want to though. Yeah, here I tried it out and the AF is fixed on the Z6 III. Ooh. Yeah, again, like I can't justify it, especially like not at this time, but yeah, Z6 III looking really good. I love to shoot in black and white. I love the way the shots come out, so dramatic. Yeah, because at that point you're just like, you're solely focused on like just light and dark, which is, oh shit. Yeah, it's lit. It's funny, I feel like these shots came in a little washed out, and I'm trying to figure out how to fix this. I'll bring the saturation down, but like the tint up, or the other way around. No, definitely not that. Change the clip. Alright, let's go with this. Okie doke. I was supposed to do a print on Saturday just to keep my printer fresh, but kind of missed on that. Any heels we need to adjust? Here we go. There's a couple of little dust spots I can work out here. Oh, there's a pretty gnarly one right here. Oh, there's kind of quite a few. Yeah, I'm probably going to work on developing the others tonight And then I don't know if I might work. I might be doing concert scans on Thursday when I come back on stream. If I do get that show. We'll see. I don't know if anyone here is familiar with Jess Glynn. I personally know her best from her song from like 10 years ago with Clean Bandit, Rather Be. But I might be shooting for her on Wednesday here in San Francisco. Might. It also might not happen. I don't know yet. Alright, do I still have... Yes, I still have paper in there. Well, let's send this to print. Okie doke. Has anyone heard Clean Bandit from Rockabye? Nice. Okay. In the meantime, I have nothing to show. You know what? I'm feeling good tonight. I'll pass the Savior who might pass the Surmise. Savior! Court has just passed you. Do you claim? Or do you want to pass to Surmise? Patty? Is Patty on? Oh shit. Hold up. Where's Patty? Xing Xing Wang. Miss Xing Xing Wang is on. Xing Wang. Alright. None of... Okay, I didn't change my thing. 1 second here. Pass, I'll just print this myself. Oh yeah, it's yours. Surmise! Looks like it's been passed to you. Court is feeling generous. It's Savior's own prince. Now it's on you. Surmise, do you claim? Claim a... Alright, let's go and raid... Mashing Fest 2. Alright, Surmise is claimed. We're going to be raiding Xing Xing Wang. Here's all my commands. Join the Discord if you haven't already. Surmise, DM me. We'll arrange how I get this over to you. What else we got here? Wadogaki, my sponsor. That pre-order is still live. Use code CGBUD for 5% off. Death Division, X Wadogaki, Akira Polo Bears. Buy stuff from my store. I got a bunch of stuff in my store. Keyboards and everything. Check it out. Also use that code for discounts on the merch, the hat and the tees. Here's a raid message if you're subbed, and the raid message if you're not. I'll be back on Thursday with probably photos. Could be something else. I don't know. Alright, good night.